Hello friends, in this video we'll explain how to create correlation matrix from a dataset with Plot.me web application. This matrix will display Pearson correlation coefficient between two continuous variables, say x and y. The formula to calculate the Pearson correlation coefficient is covariance of x and y divided by standard deviation of x times standard deviation of y. For this example, we'll be using a dataset that is already in the app. You can use your own data if you like. Just click on Browse and load your data that is in a CSV file and do the same analysis. So we will start looking at the relationship between two variables in a scatter plot. We'll select x variable as miles per gallon and y variable as horsepower. So this is how it looks like in XY scatter plot. Now let's look at the trend between these two variables. To see the trend, check Add Trend. In this case, we like to see the linear trend or linear relationship between the two variables. Click Submit. So it looks like they are negatively correlated. So that means as miles per gallon increases, it will decrease the horsepower. Now let's plot the correlation matrix. To do that, we'll check correlation and click Submit. This will give us the correlation matrix between all the different columns in the dataset. In this matrix, each block represents the Pearson correlation coefficient between two variables. For example, if we look at 0.8 here, negative 0.8 here, it is the Pearson correlation coefficient between the horsepower and miles per gallon. And this is very similar to our finding in the last plot where we saw negative correlation between the two. Colors in those blocks are based on correlation values, which varies between -1 to +1. -1 is the perfect negative correlation, 0 is no correlation, and +1 means perfect positive correlation. And here correlation in general means linear correlation. If we want to see the specific columns or specific variables, we can select those in here. Subset column, and we'll select only the columns we want to see in the correlation matrix. For example, in this case, we would like to see these 4 variables only in our correlation matrix. Click Submit, and this will narrow down your number of variables in the matrix. Thanks for watching. If you have any question or comment, please leave it below. See you in next video. Have a wonderful day.